Hello everyone, Lauren here, and this is my first ever vlog. I am so excited. I'm really nervous, so bear with me, but I'm excited. I feel like it's really good practice for my podcast interview coming up, practicing talking in front of an audience. This vlog has been a decision that's been made for a couple weeks now, and I've tried multiple times to do it, but I'm having issues, A, with technology. I'm like a grandma when it comes to technology. B, with perfectionism and just the way I look and the way I see myself on camera. I really want my hair to be just right, and I really want my makeup to be just right, and I want my outfit to be just right, and the lighting and the background. And I haven't been able to get that this whole time for like 2 weeks. Every night I've tried. And so tonight, after talking to my therapist about it, that's just not achievable. If I were to wait until everything was perfect, I would never ever be putting a vlog out there or putting a blog out there or putting anything out there, because nothing is ever really perfect enough. So I'm just gonna deal with the imperfections and really work through, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video isn't for me to be perfect and for y'all to see me as perfect. I feel like the reason my stories have hopefully helped everyone is because I'm showing my imperfect sides. I'm not trying to be the perfect golden girl. I'm just trying to be me, which is clearly super imperfect. So with that being said, talking about perfection of my body and my looks, today I just kind of want to talk about body image, body shaming, and kind of like size shaming, which goes hand in hand obviously. But I've thought about this a lot, and I'm really not cool with, like, I am a bigger person, yes. I'm a fat girl, yes. And I've taken a lot of heat my whole life for that. I've dealt with, a lot of bullies, whether it be adults or grown men who are coaching college football, or, some petty little girl in first grade. I can think back, and this doesn't really have to do with my body, but I can think back to first grade, the first day of school, riding the bus, some girl made fun of my dress. Like, I can remember that memory. I have no recollection of any other part of my first day of first grade, seeing who was in my class and all this and that. Like, I don't remember anything positive about it, but I do remember my dress being made fun of. And actually, I am friends on Facebook with that girl, so if you know it's you, thanks for that. And then, back to college. I mean, a 29-year-old coach of a bunch of college athletes. Like, I'm not a cupcake. I'm a human being. But thank you for for what I'm going to remember every day for the rest of my life. I don't remember anything nice he said to me. That's because he hasn't said anything nice, but that's beside the point. So I've really taken the heat for, or I've really been at the end of a lot of fat kid jokes, and ugly kid jokes, and just all this mean stuff. But like, I was thinking, and I've actually seen this a little bit on Facebook, skinny shaming is totally a thing. And like we fat shame people, and fat people are really sad about that. But skinny people, fat people, everyone, shames these skinny people too, who, for all we know, they're going through their own issues. Like, I don't understand. We can't do that. We can't be mean to everyone. I don't understand why that's a thing, and people don't really think of it as a thing. I mean, I personally haven't experienced it, obviously, but I know people who have, and I mean, it's just as uncomfortable for them. From what I've heard, it's just as hurtful, and they remember those, rude comments still, and it's kind of nice, not that happens, but just that I've always felt that I'm alone in this, and I'm the only one who feels this way, and it's only a fat people thing. But it's really not. It's an everyone thing, and you know, there's a lot of factors to that. Obviously, the media, because if you're really skinny, you need to be, you know, you need to have curves, and you need to be voluptuous, and you need to have big boobs and a butt, but you can't be fat, you know, so it's impossible. I mean, no one makes the cut without, you know, surgery. And yeah, and so that's actually really been bothering me and really been on my heart lately. And I would love, you know, to lead a movement to change that, because again, that really irks me and that really bothers me. It bothers me in the same sense that like women with muscles and muscular women are looked down on. Like they're looked at as men for having muscles and for being toned and for being fit. But on the other hand, we don't want women who can't lift, and we don't want women who don't lift weights. So again, it's two extremes that will never be good enough. And so it's kind of like every direction on the compass receives some sort of crap about what they do and who they are or what they have. And it's so frustrating. And it's not just girls either. I mean, boys, you know, we expect our boys to have man buns with nice, you know, clean beards and a six-pack. And, you know, they have to always smell good, and they have to always, you know, be well taken care of, and you know, they cannot have fat either. They have to have strong arms and, you know, a good butt too, and that's just not realistic for a lot of people. Some people it is realistic to have one or two of those characteristics, but I don't know anyone who has every one of them without being photoshopped. So yeah, that's really been heavy on my heart lately, and I really just wanted to say something about it. So thank you for listening to my rant, if you're still listening. Another thing that I'm actually really proud of myself for, that kind of has to go on that, is accepting my body more. So for a really long time, senior year of high school, freshman year of college, primarily those 2 years, maybe a little bit of junior year of high school, I really wore clothes that did not fit me. I wore a lot of things that were too small for me. And in college, I would not accept being anything more than a large. I didn't want to be anything more than a large unless it was like in spandex where my butt was too big. I was like, okay, that's fine, because that means I have a big butt. But in anything else, no, I had to be a large, and that's it. And so I ended up, you know, because of binge eating, gaining weight, and eventually I needed to like move up in sizes, and that was just really hard for me to accept. I wouldn't accept it. I don't think it was until I came home from school that summer, so summer of 2014, and was like, okay, you know, none of my blue jean shorts are fitting, and they're size 12, so something's up. I have to do something. And yeah, and so although at that time the binging was also like doubling, it went from bad to worse. And yeah, and so I really have had some difficulties in accepting that I'm not where I was on my sizes. And I think I had such problems with that because I define myself through my looks. So the fact that I'm not in normal sizes anymore, that means that I'm nobody. That means that I'm nothing. That means that I'm worthless. In the same sense that if I'm not wearing makeup, I'm nothing. I'm worthless. If my hair isn't done, I'm nothing. I'm worthless. And I'm still working on the hair and the makeup part. But I mean, since starting therapy and talking to my therapist about it a lot, I've really just come to realize, like, it's okay to be a 12X, 12XL. It's okay to be a triple extra small. I feel like, now when I say it's okay, being healthy, having a healthy heart, having a healthy body, because I am healthy technically by doctors, I am healthy. I am not obese, for anyone wondering. I am overweight. I'm not obese, and but I'm also not a large. And I've learned to accept in some things I'm an extra large, some things I'm a triple extra large, some things I'm a 12, some things I'm an 18. A lot of it actually has to do with like the store's sizing. So I know that a lot of people worry about that and a lot of people wonder about that, and I don't feel like that's something to be worried about anymore. I feel like, again, it's just numbers. Numbers don't define you. Your weight doesn't define you. What's inside, your personality, the way you treat people, that defines you. And if we're basing it off of that, I feel like I'm a pretty awesome person. I feel like there's not too many people that I've treated bad in my life. There's mistakes that I've made, of course. But yeah, I feel like if we're basing it off of numbers, yes, I'm worthless and I'm nothing. But the good thing is that most people that I associate myself with don't base it off of numbers. They base it off of character. And yeah, it's exciting because I feel like that part of me is now like liberated. Like, I just shared my sizes on a video that's gonna be seen by my friends and family, and I'm not gonna cry after this. Like, I feel okay about it. Because again, it's just a size. It's just makeup. It's what's under the makeup and really like what's in your heart. And that's so cliche. And I'm sure there's like Instagram captions about that, and little kids holding hands with a quote on it when you Google image it. But yeah, I mean, it's true. And it's really, since realizing that, everything in my life has been so much less stressful. I really don't have to worry about all of my imperfections as much. I still worry because I'm still working on it, but I don't have to worry about it as much because I know that it's just a size. It's just a piece of fabric that I technically by law have to wear. That's all it is. It's just a bathing suit. A big issue I had was buying a one piece. By society's standards, I should have been in a one piece for probably almost all of high school, just because I've always been fat, and fat people can't wear bikinis, even though you can if you want to. Yeah, and I was never comfortable though. I mean, I went to my friend's 18th birthday party in Galveston, and specifically remember like turning sideways in pictures and like covering myself with a towel, or we went surfing and I had a surfboard covering my stomach because I was so uncomfortable. But I did not want to accept that fat people had to wear one pieces, so I wasn't going to wear one. And this summer, I finally was like, you know what? I'm most comfortable that way. And when I wear a one piece, I'm not taking away from my day by worrying about the bathing suit that I'm in. I can really be present in the moment and really have fun with my friends and have fun with my family when I'm comfortable, and I'm comfortable in a one piece. And so that's been huge. Just, accepting my body for what it is, accepting the fact that I'm going to love my body and treat my body right for all of the good things that it does. Since starting yoga, my body has done these twists and turns that I didn't know it could do. And when I'm training and I'm building muscle, my body's doing that for me. My body fights viruses and helps keep me well, and so I'm gonna love it and I'm gonna appreciate it for what it does. I don't feel like I'm always gonna be happy with it, because I don't think that's what our society allows us to do. Our society doesn't allow us to love our bodies always, and I wish it did, and I wish we could all fix that. But yeah, I mean, just throwing away the size factor and throwing away the one piece issue, and finding things that you're comfortable in, no matter what size they are, no matter what, and being happy is huge. And I feel like that's something worth talking about. Yeah, so this has been my first vlog. I could watch this in 3 days and be like, okay, this is ridiculous, I'm never doing this again. Or I could watch it and be like, I had fun, because I did, and I'm gonna do it once a week or whatever. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see, but if you made it almost 16 minutes in, good job. Thanks so much for everyone's support. Like, I really appreciate it a lot. I've had a lot of friends that I didn't know I had, reach out to me and talk to me and kind of just give me words of encouragement, which is super, super awesome and super necessary through recovery. People I don't talk to as much, but I went to school with, are supporting me, and that means a lot, because that's friendships being built, and everyone needs friends. So thanks so much for watching if you did, and thank you so much for all of your support and getting me on the podcast and helping me get through recovery so easily. I feel like I'm lucky because I haven't had as many struggles as a lot of other people have, because I have such a big and inviting and wonderful support system. So thank you so much. This has been fun. Now I'm gonna take off my makeup and go to sleep. So goodbye, good night. Thank you for watching.